In this video, it's time to find out what happened to Anders after we return home to a Gestapo car outside our house. Hit like and subscribe to join the resistance and enjoy the video. If you want more of me, then make sure you check out my links below for TikTok, Instagram, and my free bedtime story podcast. I'll tuck you in and read you an audiobook to help you fall asleep at night. Enjoy the video. Dude, oh my god, my heart just fell into my stomach. Oh no. Anders. As I pulled into the driveway, I saw a Gestapo car. And his bike, half buried in snow. He must have gotten home a while ago. Blood! The snow is stained with blood. No. Anders, let him be alright. The place is trashed. The floor is littered with broken glass and mud. What did they do to this place? Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour, Reinhardt. Soldier, secure the front door. Yes, sir. Where's Anders? Hello again, Frau Larsen. I must say I'm surprised by your home. Look at the state of the place. What a mess you keep. Where is my husband? In the bedroom. He seems to be having a rough night. You bastard. You have no right to treat us this way. That seems like something you should take up with my boss. He's waiting in the other room with your husband. I'd hurry up and join them if I were you. Thief. Who's this? Anders. Gerda, you're alright. One moment, Frau Larsen. You may speak to your husband after you have spoken to me. My name is My name is Grimmer. What? Sorry, what, sir? Listen. Listen to me. It is a new assignment. I'm getting used to my assignment, okay? It was very dramatic until that point where you tried to say what your job role was. Silence! My name is Criminal Inspector Felix Stahl. I regret we have to meet under such sad circumstances. What have you done to him? I'm afraid your husband is facing some serious allegations. There was an accident at the Westergaard factory. We have reason to believe your husband was involved. We need to take him to station for proper interrogation. That rhymes. I drop bars. I also drop bombs. It's just a formality, of course. Examine. His nose is bruised and bloody, but it's not broken. All we can do right now is wipe away some of the blood. He sends me a sad smile. Ah, yes. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I apologize on behalf of my associate. He got a little carried away. At any rate, we'll be leaving as soon as the men finish the house search. At least allow me to tend to my husband before you take him away. We have a first aid kit in the storage room. Of course, you're a nurse, yeah. One of our men received treatment at clinic in towns this morning. More accurately, the clinic where I'm told you work. Dr. Lindholm's. Your boy Heinrich was there today. What a sweet little boy. Don't mock me, Frau Larsen. Heinrich is a fierce boy. Oh, oops. He looks at his watch. You should hurry if you wish to treat your husband before we leave. Of course. I'll be right back. A med kit. Jewelry box wide open. My grandmother's pearls are gone. One of the soldiers must have taken them. I wonder who. So we only have time for a few things. Oh my god, the knife! Oh my god, I could try and get him out of here, couldn't I? Oh god, I don't know what to do. Am I about to, like, kill these? Should I get the knife? The medical kit. I'll take that. For small cuts and bruises. Let me pick up the knife and see what that does for us. It's got to be done. Recently sharpened. Get an overwhelming urge to pick it up. These men are in our home. They have no right. No, I won't help anyone doing that. I have to focus. Damn it. I thought this was about to go all like top-down Hitman up behind them. I gotcha. Can't possibly think about sitting idly by the fire. Okay, back to Anders. I feel like I should confront him about the pearls. I don't want to lose time to talk to Anders though. I wonder if I could squeeze in one more click. You're ruining our home. He snorts and barely looks at me. How else am I supposed to make sure you're not hiding contraband? I'm just being thorough. Pearls. Is stealing from civilians part of your job? There's nothing worth stealing in this hovel. My grandmother's pearl necklace is missing. Don't I deserve some compensation for all the shit they put me through? He takes the necklace out of his pocket and twists it around his fingers. Attempts to rip the pearls from him, give them back. Oh my god. Hard roll. Wits 3. Trust -1. Maybe I get to roll again if I say give them back first. I don't want to just snatch from a Nazi. Or you'll do what? Keep them. They suit you. That's such a boss line. Scoff and leave. Please give them back. Attempt to rip them from him. Oh. I hate this guy. Oh, there's bigger thing. Oh, I really want to... attempt it. Screw it. Attempt to rip the pearls from him. What the... I snatched the necklace from his hand before he could even move a muscle. You're a bold woman, I'll give you that. It's not very smart snapping at soldiers like that. I think they're leaving. I have to get back to the bedroom. Go. Go, girl, go. We must leave. Wait, just let me say goodbye. Oh my god, I didn't get to medkit him. Anders, I need to treat your wounds. The painkillers. Have them, baby. Man, that's my Gerda. Always prepared. Soothed. Oh, that's so sad. That makes me want to cry. Soothed by some painkillers. We've completed our search here, criminal suspect inspector. You see, it is not just me. Everyone struggles with this. There wasn't anything incriminating in the house. Very well. It would appear it's time for us to leave then. Frau Larsen, please say goodbye to your husband. Anders, don't be afraid, Gertie. I'll be back before you know it. Why is Anders giving me such an intent look? Don't forget to feed the chickens today. Didn't he already feed them this morning? I won't forget. There's some secrets in there. He winks. That's bold in front of them. Alright, you've had enough. Need to leave. Bye, Gertie. See you soon. One last thing, Frau Larsen. Will, you do well to come by our headquarters tomorrow morning. Ideally as your first order of business. I would like to ask you some questions. If you prove to be amenable, perhaps we could make an arrangement for you to visit your husband. Heil! As he's walking up, he's like, he's criminal inspector, general, criminal inspector, like trying to like remind himself of what it is. I am das criminal inspector. And this is gone. The house is so quiet. What am I supposed to do now? The chickens. The secrets. You could never could wait till dinner. Let's go to the chicks. Anders let the chickens into the house again. I've assured him the coop outside is warm enough. But Gerda, can't they just come in for a little while? Next time you clean up after them. Next time. I've seen quite a few gruesome sights in my line of work. The sight of Anders' blood makes me sick to my stomach. A lost glove. One of Anders' gloves belongs to his favourite pair. I had to stitch the holes in them over and over again. Why did he leave it out here? Filled with chicken feed. Feed the chickens, he said. I wonder. I take the lid off and dig my fingers into the corn. There's something in here. An envelope of papers and a letter from Anders. My dear wife, if you are reading this, our mission was compromised. I promised myself I would never drag you into our affairs, but I have to bend that promise. You must deliver these papers to the Sparrow. She will rely on them to finish what we have started. Once you've handed over the papers, think of it no more. Please, Gerda. I'm sorry to ask even this much of you, but these papers are crucial to our cause. Yours forever. Anders. This was what they were looking for. All the words on the other papers are jumbled. I can't make sense of them. Dearest husband, what have you gotten yourself into? Wait, there's something written on the back. Take care of the ducklings. I've left them where we took shelter last May. First sparrows, now ducklings. Hopefully I can make more sense of it all in the morning. I have to. What a scene.
In an instant, the peaceful life that Anders and I had strived to protect was gone. The rooms in our home seemed emptier without him. The wind outside blew colder, and the creak of the floorboards became a reminder of both his absence and the threat that had To my surprise,
I didn't know it would interrupt
I felt
her.
a
Sorry.
swell of pride seeing my gentle Anders take a stand, even if it might cost us everything.
I thought it would wait till she was finished reading the other stuff. His absence and the threat that had swept through our sanctuary, I shivered as I sat at my desk, unable to clean up the disarray the Gestapo had left behind. Okay. Saturday. What about the little ducklings?
Kriminalinspektor Stahl wants to ask me some
That's what
questions.
I said.
And I need to know why Anders was arrested.
Kriminalinspektor. I want to go somewhere all snowy. Looks nice. I should have a quick drink of water. The Gestapo building looms before me. Thank you. I have to find out what happened. Into the lion's den. The old police station. Heil, state your name and business. Gerda Larson, here to see the criminal inspector. He looks me up and down before scanning the list of names written on a sheet of paper lying on the table. Gerda Larson, yes, of course. He eyes me suspiciously. You're the wife. Criminal inspector's office is across the hall. His secretary will announce you. I can hear the sound of footsteps and the clacking of typewriter keys. It sounds like they're having a busy day. Do we... No? A portrait of the Führer. His eyes seem to follow me. woman looks up from her typewriter as I enter. Gerda. Dearest cousin, I'm so... Oh dear, I don't know what to say. Are you alright? Are you here to see the criminal inspector? You're his secretary? Oh my god, I'm like losing so much points with the occupation. I mean, not a bad thing, but jeez. Might need some of that to get through this. Why do you seem so surprised? The criminal inspector wanted the best secretary on staff, and everyone in the office was nice to recommend me. It's a great honour. Enough about me, I'll let him know when you've arrived. Traitor. Herr Criminal Inspector, Frau Larsen is here to see you. Stahl is sorting through a stack of papers on his desk. As he looks up, I briefly catch a look of utter exasperation in his eyes. He smiles. I feel the hairs on my neck stand on end. Ah, Frau Larsen, you're here. Please, have a seat. I take it you're here to see your husband. I am. Well, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Your husband is not cleared for visitors at the moment. I unconsciously tighten my grip around Anders' glove, which I keep in my pocket. When can I see him? All in due time, Frau Larsen. First, if you indulge me, I'd like to share a story. Are you aware, madam, that this region of Denmark is home to quite a number of terrorists? They're a nuisance. They pretend like they're helping the common man, but they just hurt everyone around them. I don't want to, like, I'm blatantly saying that to try and suck up to him so I can see my husband and help him. I wish I wouldn't lose resistance points for, like, lying to a Nazi. Quite right. They are too cowardly to fight in the open like our brave German soldiers or even those tenacious English. We must hunt them. We must dig through the brambles of these little towns and pick out the vermin one by one, so they do not disrupt our noble enterprise. Tell me, Frau Larsen, how well do you know your neighbors? Well enough. As I expected. And as good Christians, we want to help our neighbors, do we not? Depends. Precisely this, Frau Larsen, precisely this. Who knows what the man next door is hiding in his shed, what the woman in town has tucked away in her attic. But the soft-hearted among us help just the same. These people are our friends, after all. But only now and then the help we offer is corrupted into something vile. That fuel we gave them to warm their stoves is instead used to burn a factory. What, may I ask, do you think someone should do if they have offered such help? Come forward. Just so. There is always the possibility of redemption. Case in point, a local came to me the other day, all the nerves and knotted shoulders. It was clear this citizen's conscience weighed heavily on them. They wanted absolution. I offered it. What do you think this person did? Accepted? Indeed. The informant divulged the nefarious doings of their so-called friends. That is my doorbell right during this dramatic scene. I will be right back. Oh dear. The informant divulged the nefarious doings of their so-called friends. Of course, I am the lawman. I could not simply take their word for it. Welcome back from the doorbell, Fraulein. Oh, thanks. Was it something nice? It was just some cat food being delivered, actually. Well, make sure it does not happen again. Details need to be corroborated. Times verified. Individuals questioned. I took a memento. This ring. Stahl places a ring on the table. It is gold with a modest diamond in the center. A well-forged bond yields a bountiful harvest. A rather optimistic inscription. The informant's ring. Stahl took a ring from an informant and is keeping it as collateral until he can confirm the snitch's information. What do you think of it? It's simple. Perhaps, but the ring has a certain rustic elegance to it. Of course, the ring itself is of little value, but it is a symbol of the person's obligation, their redemption. If they are lying, it represents who we can punish. But if they are honest, it will be returned to them, and their trust will be repaid tenfold. Do you understand, Frau Larsen? It's a promise. Indeed, so with that in mind, I have some questions for you. But I don't know anything. So you say. Now, can you tell me where your husband was going after he left home yesterday? To work? You've decided to cooperate. That's a good start. Your husband currently works at the mechanic shop Larsen and Brogard, correct? This all feels very innocent. Why is that making me lose resistance points? Like, the resistance expects me to get beaten up and tortured. Have you seen Herr Brogard since yesterday? Enough. We both know this is not why I'm here. You want something from me, so please get to the point. You are sharp. I respect that very well. You want that? I respect... I respect it. You respect zits. Shut. Silence. I need you to talk to your husband. Is that the doorbell? No, that's your telephone. Ah, yes. Apologies. One moment. Please wait outside. Fraulein Klein will keep you company. Stahl is busy talking on the phone, but I bet it won't be long before he comes back. I should use this time to have a look around. Maybe I can find something that will help me free Anders. She ain't gonna be no help. Bottle of schnapps. I would love to offer you a drink, but I should ask Herr Stahl first. Seems I can't do anything with this while Charlotte's still here. Okay, get rid of her. Picking her nails. Sure has gotten an awful lot of calls lately. Get her to leave the room. Should we listen in? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Sorry. Wow, I failed that? Damn. Pretend to swoon. I begin to sway dizzily from side to side. Charlotte, this is too much for me. I'm not feeling very well. You poor dear. Please sit down, sit down. I'll get you a glass of water. Wait here. I hastily rummage through the doors filled with case files. Nothing. What a waste of time. A map filled with red dots. All these dots mark the places where the resistance has been operating. Okay. What would help? This. A report. What happened at the factory? Says the measures were taken to prevent the attack. Apparently they received a tip from an unnamed informant that very night, detailing the plans for how the resistance group would approach the factory. Apparently the information given was slightly outdated. The snitch knew about the plans. I wonder if that means the person who snitched wasn't part of the inner circle, or did they just want to deliberately mislead them? And his name has been filled in as one of the court saboteurs. What were they doing out there? She's gonna come back. I guess I could get the schnapps, or I could listen in. Lean. Yes, Herr Criminal Director, but you have to understand, everything is under control. Herr Criminal Director, I assure... Oh, of course not. Rest assured, I will do whatever I can to bring sounds to outlaws. As for circulation of our weapons on black market, I will be sure to look into the matter. Smuggled German weapons. Of course, Herr Criminal Director. I swear that I will not let you or our country down. Heil. Uh-oh, I better move. Where were we? Frau Larsen's here to request a visit with her husband. Yes, thank you. I'm afraid it's out of the question. Isn't there anything I can do? He rubs his chin thoughtfully. Well, Herr Larsen seems rather reluctant to provide us with any information, but perhaps we may be able to use you to our advantage. You may be able to convince him it would be in his best interest to cooperate. I'll try, but then I won't. Glad to see you're willing to cooperate. I have a small window of time in the afternoon. Come back later today. Now I have things to attend to. You okay? Do you need speech therapy? It's very early in the morning. Shut up. Please excuse me. I'm sorry, Gerda. I wish there was something I can do. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Gerda, wait. Did you hear about the banquet? I did. The banquet that the Vestergaards are hosting on Sunday. That's the one. Are you going to attend it? I know their daughter, Margaret, is a close friend of yours. She looks flustered. Given the current circumstances, I completely understand if you'd rather not. I'll think about it, of course. Goodbye, cousin. What's this mug want? I had a chat with the big boss, eh? I did. Listen, we might be able to help each other out here. From the look on your face, I take it they wouldn't let you see your husband. It's likely for the best, you know. His face is probably all... He makes a distorted grimace. Stop that. If you help me out, I can promise to keep him safe. Well, safer. I can even arrange a private visit between the two of you. Find that hard to believe. He smiles. I have my ways. All I need is your help getting me into the doctor's clinic tonight. Are you out of your mind? Whoa, pipe down. Are you worried that the old codger will discover us? No need to fret about that. We'll be out of there before he notices anything is amiss. I just need a few bottles from your storage depot. Penicillin. Why? It's the new wonder drug, isn't it? Seems to cure just about everything. And that means it fetches quite a pretty penny on the black market these days. Oh, well, look who's involved in the black market with weapons missing. What do you say? I help you, you help me. I can't even trust him because it's so low. Why should I trust you? You helped them break into my home. You nearly broke his nose. Look, Frau Larsen, I'm a simple soldier. I get an order. I need to execute it. I don't have anything personal against you or your husband. Nope. You're a brute. There's no way I will ever work with a crook like you. I'll find another way. He shrugs. My offer still stands. He hands me a slip of paper and begins to walk away. Try to threaten him hard. I'll give it some thought. Don't want to play too much with the dice.
They put on friendly faces. They smile at you when you walk down the street. They hold doors open and make space under their umbrellas. But behind it all, there's a quiet menace. All their niceties mask a sinister motive. Their eyes cannot help but scan and study you. They look for weaknesses which can be exploited. And you shiver under the gaze of the Gestapo. no matter what promises they make.
Thank you so much for watching. Things are getting a little dangerous in our hometown, so hit that like and subscribe to see the next part of this preview. And I will see you in the next video. Click one of those on the screen right now and we can go on another adventure together right now. Take my hand and let's go.